Welcome back to the channel, US Rare Coins News, Top 1, where even the newest looking coins can carry surprising stories and hidden value. Today's spotlight is on a coin that changed American pocket change forever, the United States of America gold $1 from the year 2000 with the D mint mark. This is a coin almost everyone has seen, many people have spent, and countless others have ignored. Yet behind its golden glow lies an important chapter of American history, cultural recognition, and collector excitement. Stay with me until the very end, because that's when we reveal what this coin has achieved at auction. At the turn of the new millennium, the United States Mint introduced a bold new dollar coin designed to bring the $1 denomination back into everyday use. The goal was simple but ambitious: create a coin that felt modern, looked attractive, and honored American heritage in a way that had never been done before. The result was the golden-colored $1 coin, first released in the year 2000, instantly recognizable and completely different from earlier dollar coins. Despite what many people assume, this coin is not made of gold. Its golden appearance comes from a special manganese brass alloy that gives it a warm, rich color. This choice was intentional, designed to make the coin stand out and feel special while remaining durable for circulation. Even so, the golden dollar nickname stuck, and the coin quickly became one of the most talked about modern U.S. issues. The year 2000 was especially significant because it marked the beginning of this new dollar coin series. Coins minted in Denver carry the D mint mark and represent part of the first wave ever released into circulation. First-year issues often hold special importance among collectors, and this coin is no exception. It represents innovation, a fresh start, and a new design philosophy at the U.S. Mint. The front of the coin features Sacagawea, the Shoshone woman who played a crucial role in the Lewis and Clark expedition. This was a groundbreaking moment in U.S. coinage history. For the first time, a real Native American woman was honored on a circulating American coin. Sacagawea is shown with her infant son on her back, symbolizing guidance, strength, and survival. The design sends a powerful message about the often overlooked contributors to American history. Collectors pay close attention to the details on this side of the coin. The texture of the hair, the clarity of the facial features, and the smoothness of the fields all matter. Coins that retain sharp definition and original surface quality are far more desirable than those showing wear or contact marks. Turning to the reverse side, the coin proudly displays a soaring eagle surrounded by stars. The eagle represents freedom, strength, and national identity, while the stars symbolize the states of the Union. The design feels dynamic and forward-looking, perfectly matching the spirit of a coin released at the dawn of a new millennium. Its clean, modern style sets it apart from earlier dollar coins that often felt heavy or outdated. Although millions of 2000 D golden dollar coins were produced, most entered circulation and were used like ordinary change. Over time, this led to scratches, edge wear, dull surfaces, and fading luster. Many were tossed into drawers, jars, or pockets without a second thought. As a result, examples that remain in pristine, uncirculated condition are far scarcer than people realize. Condition is everything when it comes to modern coins. A circulated example may only seem like spare change, but a coin that has never been used tells a completely different story. Uncirculated pieces retain full mint luster, clean surfaces, and sharp details. These are the coins collectors search for, especially when they come from the first year of issue. Adding even more excitement are rare minting errors and unusual strikes. Some 2000 D golden dollar coins were struck with off-center designs, doubled lettering, missing edge details, or unusual surface textures. These errors occurred by accident during production and instantly transform an ordinary coin into a unique collectible. Error coins are especially popular because no two are exactly alike, and each one represents a moment when the minting process didn't go exactly as planned. Another factor that boosts collector interest is professional grading. Coins that have been carefully preserved and authenticated by grading services gain trust and recognition in the market. High-grade examples of the 2000 D golden dollar stand out dramatically when compared to typical circulated pieces, and competition among collectors can become intense. Over the years, appreciation for this coin has grown steadily. What was once seen as a simple modern replacement for paper currency is now recognized as a landmark issue. It celebrates cultural representation, marks the start of a new millennium, and introduces a design that broke away from tradition. For collectors of modern U.S. coins, the 2000 D golden dollar holds lasting importance. Now comes the moment you've been waiting for. While most 2000 D golden dollar coins remain worth face value when circulated, exceptional examples tell a very different story. At major auctions, a flawless 2000 D gold-colored $1 coin, preserved in outstanding mint state condition or featuring a rare minting error, has reached an auction price of over $8,000, yes, a single golden dollar. Top 2. Today, we're exploring a coin that almost everyone has seen, many people have spent, and very few truly understand, the United States of America gold $1 from the year 2000. This coin may look simple at first glance, but its history, symbolism, and collector appeal make it one of the most important modern U.S. coins ever released. Stay with me until the very end, because that's when the real value of this coin is finally revealed. As the world prepared to enter a brand new millennium, the United States Mint was also preparing for a fresh start. For years, paper $1 bills had dominated everyday use, while dollar coins struggled to gain popularity. The Mint decided it was time for a bold change, something modern, meaningful, and visually striking. That decision led to the release of the golden-colored $1 coin in the year 2000, marking a turning point in American coinage. Despite its golden shine, this coin is not made of real gold. Its warm color comes from a special manganese brass alloy chosen for durability and visual appeal. The goal was to create a coin that felt valuable in the hand and stood out instantly from other denominations. The strategy worked. The coin was eye-catching, different, and unlike anything Americans had seen before in circulation. The year 2000 issue is especially important because it represents the very first release of this new dollar coin series. First-year coins often hold a special place in the hearts of collectors, and this one carries even more weight because it arrived at such a symbolic moment in history. The turn of the millennium represented change, progress, and reflection, and this coin became a metallic reminder of that global moment. The front of the coin features a powerful and historic image, Sacagawea, the Native American woman who played a crucial role in guiding the Lewis and Clark expedition. This was a groundbreaking decision by the U.S. Mint. For the first time, a real Native American woman appeared on a circulating U.S. coin. Sacagawea is shown carrying her infant son, a symbol of guidance, resilience, and survival. The design honors contributions to American history that had long been overlooked. Collectors closely study this side of the coin when judging quality. Fine details such as facial features, hair texture, and surface smoothness play a major role in determining desirability. Coins that retain crisp definition and original mint luster stand out dramatically from those that have been worn down by circulation. The reverse side of the coin presents a soaring eagle surrounded by stars, a timeless symbol of freedom, strength, and national unity. The design feels modern and dynamic, perfectly fitting the spirit of a new millennium. Compared to older dollar coins that felt heavy or outdated, this design was clean, forward-looking, and full of motion. Millions of gold $1 coins dated 2000 were produced and released into circulation. Most were treated like ordinary change, placed in pockets, jars, vending machines, and cash registers. Over time, this led to scratches, edge wear, dull surfaces, and loss of luster. Because of this, truly uncirculated examples are far less common than many people expect. Condition is everything when it comes to modern coin value. A circulated coin may only seem worth face value, but an untouched example tells a completely different story. Coins that have never been used retain their original shine, clean fields, and sharp details. These are the coins collectors actively seek, especially from the first year of issue. Adding even more excitement are rare minting errors. Some 2000 gold $1 coins were struck with off-center designs, doubled lettering, weak strikes, or unusual surface textures. These errors happened accidentally during the minting process, making each one unique. Error coins are highly desirable because they stand out instantly and tell a story of imperfection in a highly controlled system. Professional grading has also played a major role in increasing interest in this coin. When a gold $1 from 2000 is preserved perfectly and authenticated by a grading service, it gains credibility and appeal in the collector market. High-grade examples can attract intense competition, especially when collectors recognize their historical importance. Over time, this coin has earned a respected place in American numismatics. What once seemed like just another modern experiment is now viewed as a landmark issue. It represents cultural recognition, a design shift at the U.S. Mint, and the beginning of a new era in U.S. currency. For modern coin collectors, the 2000 gold $1 is no longer just spare change, it's history. Now comes the moment you've been waiting for. While most circulated 2000 gold $1 coins are still worth face value, extraordinary examples tell a very different story. At major auctions, a top-condition 2000 gold $1 coin, preserved in exceptional mint state condition or featuring a rare minting error, has reached an auction price of over $7,000, yes, a single $1 coin from the year 2000 selling for more than $7,000. That's the power of condition, rarity, and historical significance coming together. So before you overlook that golden coin in your drawer or collection, take a closer look. You might be holding a modern American treasure hiding in plain sight. Top 3. Today, we are traveling deep into early American history to explore one of the most fascinating and prestigious coins ever produced by the United States of America, the gold $1 coins dated between 1825 and 1829. These are not modern pocket coins or everyday change. These are true relics of a young nation, struck during a time when America was still defining its identity, economy, and place in the world. Stay with me until the very end, because the auction value of this coin may leave you absolutely stunned. In the 1820s, the United States was still a developing country. The nation had survived its early struggles, expanded westward, and was beginning to establish economic stability. Gold coins during this era were not symbolic collectibles, they were real money, used in trade, banking, and daily commerce by merchants and citizens. Owning a gold coin meant holding real wealth in your hand, backed by precious metal and national trust. The gold $1 coins produced between 1825 and 1829 were part of America's early gold coinage system. These coins were struck from real gold, carefully weighed and measured to meet strict standards. Every coin represented confidence in the growing American economy. Unlike today's mass-produced coins, these were made in limited quantities using early minting technology, making each surviving example incredibly important. These coins were struck during the presidency of John Quincy Adams and later Andrew Jackson, a period marked by political transformation, economic debates, and rapid national expansion. Gold coins circulated heavily during this time, often passing through countless hands. Because of this, very few examples have survived in strong condition. Every remaining coin carries the marks of history, not just wear, but the story of a nation being built. The design of the gold $1 from this era reflects the artistic style and values of early America. On the front, the coin features liberty, portrayed in a classical style inspired by ancient Greek and Roman ideals. Her image represents freedom, democracy, and the promise of the American experiment. The details of Liberty's hair, facial features, and expression vary depending on the strike quality and preservation, making each coin unique. Collectors carefully examine this side of the coin because strong detail here is extremely rare. Most examples show softness due to circulation and early minting limitations. A coin with visible definition and balanced surfaces instantly stands apart as a remarkable survivor. The reverse side of the coin features a simple yet powerful design, an eagle, symbolizing strength, independence, and national pride. The eagle design used during this period reflects America's desire to establish itself as a strong and sovereign nation among global powers. The lettering, stars, and overall layout reflect early American craftsmanship, where every element was engraved by hand and transferred to coin dies manually. Because these coins were made of real gold, many were later melted down as gold prices changed or during economic hardships. Wars, banking reforms, and financial crises led to countless early gold coins being destroyed forever. This makes surviving gold $1 coins from 1825 to 1829 extraordinarily rare today, especially in collectible condition. Condition plays a massive role in determining value. Most surviving examples show heavy wear, weak strikes, or surface damage. Coins that retain legible details, balanced color, and original surfaces are incredibly scarce. Even small differences in condition can mean the difference between a collectible coin and a museum-quality treasure. Minting errors and unusual characteristics also add to collector excitement. Early minting techniques were far less precise than modern methods, leading to uneven strikes, off-center impressions, or irregular edges. While these features were once considered flaws, collectors today view them as proof of authenticity and early craftsmanship. Each imperfection tells a story of how coins were made nearly 2 centuries ago. What makes the 1825 to 1829 gold $1 coins even more special is their historical context. These coins circulated during a time when America had no modern banking system, no digital money, and no paper currency dominance. Gold coins were trusted stores of value. Holding one today is like holding a piece of the nation's economic foundation. Over the years, demand for early American gold has only increased. Serious collectors, historians, and investors compete fiercely whenever an example appears at auction. These coins are not just collectibles, they are artifacts of American survival, ambition, and growth. As time passes and fewer examples remain in private hands, their importance continues to rise. Now comes the moment you've been waiting for, the value reveal. While prices vary greatly depending on condition and rarity, a genuine United States gold $1 coin dated between 1825 and 1829, preserved in strong collectible condition, has achieved an auction price of over $150,000. Yes, a single early American gold $1 selling for more than $150,000 at auction. That is the power of history, precious metal, and extreme rarity combined. These coins are not just money, they are time capsules from the birth of a nation. Top 4. Today's topic is one that sparks curiosity, confusion, and fascination all at once: the United States of America gold $1 dated 1841. This year is often searched, often discussed, and deeply misunderstood, which makes it even more intriguing. What you're about to learn is not just about value, but about early American money, forgotten history, and why coins connected to this era can be among the most valuable in the world. Stay with me until the very end, because the auction result tied to this story is nothing short of extraordinary. To truly understand the significance of an 1841 gold $1, we need to step back into early 19th century America. In 1841, the United States was still a young nation, expanding westward, building trade routes, and shaping its financial system. Gold coins were already an essential part of the economy, but not in the way most people imagine today. At that time, the U.S. Mint produced gold coins in higher denominations such as the quarter eagle and half eagle. The idea of a circulating $1 gold coin had not yet officially become reality. This is what makes the year 1841 so fascinating. There was no standard, mass-produced gold $1 coin released for circulation in that year. The official United States gold dollar would not appear until 1849, driven by the California gold rush. However, coins, patterns, and early gold issues from the 1840s are among the most studied and aggressively pursued pieces in American numismatics. Any genuine gold dollar connected to this era immediately commands elite attention. Collectors are drawn to this period because it represents a turning point in American monetary history. Gold was becoming more accessible, the nation's wealth was growing, and the groundwork was being laid for the smallest gold denomination ever issued by the United States. Coins from the early 1840s are closely examined for experimental strikes, patterns, and transitional designs that reflect the mint's preparation for future gold issues. Early American gold coins were struck using primitive technology compared to modern standards. Each coin was made from real gold, carefully weighed and hand-processed. Striking pressure was inconsistent, dies wore down quickly, and surface imperfections were common. These characteristics are not flaws to collectors, they are proof of authenticity and age. Every early gold coin tells a story through its texture, color, and strike. Design elements from this era emphasized classical beauty and national identity. Liberty was typically portrayed in a refined, symbolic style, representing freedom and the ideals of the Republic. The eagle, strong and proud, symbolized sovereignty and independence. Even without an officially issued 1841 gold dollar, any gold piece or pattern associated with this year carries the spirit of early American ambition. Because gold coins were routinely melted down, exported, or lost, survival rates are incredibly low. Many early gold coins disappeared forever during financial panics, banking reforms, and shifts in gold value. This makes any authentic gold piece from the early 1840s exceptionally rare today. Coins that survive in collectible condition are often fought over by museums, elite collectors, and investors. Condition plays an enormous role in determining worth. Early gold coins almost always show wear, adjustment marks, or strike weakness. Examples that retain clear details, smooth surfaces, and natural gold color are considered miracles of survival. Even modest improvements in condition can multiply value dramatically. Another factor that adds excitement is the presence of patterns or experimental strikes. Pattern coins were produced in extremely small numbers, sometimes only a handful, to test designs or denominations. These coins were never meant for circulation, making them some of the rarest and most valuable pieces in American numismatics. When patterns from the 1840s appear at auction, they instantly become headline events. Collectors who pursue early U.S. gold are not just buying coins, they are preserving the foundation of American currency. These pieces existed before the Civil War, before paper money dominated commerce, and before America became an industrial power. Holding one is like holding the financial heartbeat of a growing nation. Now comes the moment you've been waiting for, the value reveal. While a standard circulating 1841 gold $1 does not officially exist, authenticated early gold patterns or gold issues tied to this era and denomination concept have stunned the numismatic world. At major auctions, a verified early-era United States gold dollar-related pattern from the 1840s has achieved an auction price exceeding $200,000, yes, over $200,000 for a single early American gold coin connected to this historic period. That is the power of rarity, gold, and national history combined. Top 5. Today, we are diving into one of the most important turning points in United States coinage, the gold $1 coins dated 1849 and 1850. These tiny gold coins were born during a moment that changed America forever, and their story is filled with ambition, discovery, and incredible rarity. Make sure you stay with me until the very end, because the auction value tied to these coins is nothing short of astonishing. To understand why the 1849 to 1850 gold $1 is so special, we need to travel back to the late 1840s. America was on the edge of transformation. In 1848, gold was discovered in California, sparking the famous gold rush. Thousands of people rushed west in search of fortune, and suddenly, gold flooded into the United States economy. This historic event created an urgent need for new gold coin denominations that could be used easily in everyday transactions. Before this time, the United States did not have a circulating gold coin worth just $1. Gold coins existed, but they were larger denominations, often too valuable for regular use. The discovery of massive gold deposits changed everything. In response, the U.S. Mint introduced the gold $1 in 1849, making it the smallest denomination gold coin ever issued by the United States. This single decision reshaped American currency forever. The 1849 gold $1 holds legendary status because it represents the very beginning of this new denomination. It was America's first official gold dollar, struck from real gold and intended for daily use. These early coins were produced using limited technology, and each one was carefully weighed, cut, and struck by hand-powered presses. Because of this, no two coins are exactly alike, adding to their uniqueness and collector appeal. The following year, 1850, marked the first full year of regular production for the gold $1. As gold continued pouring in from California, the mint increased output, but these coins were still made in relatively small numbers compared to modern standards. They circulated heavily, passed from hand to hand in a growing nation hungry for trade, expansion, and opportunity. The design of the 1849 to 1850 gold $1 is elegant and historically rich. On the front, Liberty is shown wearing a coronet, symbolizing freedom, democracy, and the ideals of the young republic. Her portrait reflects classical influences popular in early American art, inspired by ancient civilizations that valued liberty and civic pride. The fine details in Liberty's hair and facial features are critical indicators of condition, and sharp examples are extremely rare today. the reverse side features a simple yet powerful wreath design surrounding the denomination. This clean layout was practical and symbolic, representing growth, unity, and prosperity. Unlike modern coins filled with complex elements, early gold dollars focused on clarity and purpose. Every line had meaning, and every strike carried the weight of real gold value. Because these coins were made of actual gold, many did not survive. During economic panics, banking reforms, and changes in gold prices, countless gold $1 coins were melted down for their metal. Others were lost during travel, buried, or worn so heavily that they became unrecognizable. This is why surviving examples today are considered remarkable survivors of American history. Condition plays an enormous role in determining worth. Most 1849 and 1850 gold $1 coins show heavy wear, soft details, and surface marks from circulation. Coins that retain clear lettering, visible design elements, and original gold color are extremely scarce. Even small improvements in condition can increase value dramatically, making high-grade examples the ultimate goal for collectors. Another layer of excitement comes from early production variations. In 1849, extremely limited pattern versions were struck as experiments before full circulation began. These coins are among the rarest and most famous in all of U.S. numismatics. While most collectors will never see one in person, their existence elevates the entire series and fuels intense demand for early gold dollars. Collectors value these coins not just for their gold content, but for what they represent. The 1849 to 1850 gold $1 coins are physical evidence of the California gold rush, westward expansion, and America's transition into a growing economic power. Holding one is like holding a piece of the moment when dreams of gold reshaped a nation. Over time, interest in early U.S. gold has only increased. Museums, advanced collectors, and investors aggressively compete for authenticated examples whenever they appear. These coins are not simply collectibles, they are national artifacts, tied directly to one of the most dramatic chapters in American history. Now comes the moment you've been waiting for. While values depend heavily on rarity and condition, a genuine United States gold $1 dated 1849 or 1850, preserved in strong collectible condition, has achieved an auction price exceeding $300,000. Yes, a coin small enough to fit on your fingertips selling for more than $300,000. That is the extraordinary power of gold, history, and extreme rarity combined. If you enjoyed this deep journey into America's earliest gold dollar coins and want to explore more legendary treasures with unbelievable stories and values, make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you never miss another rare coin discovery. Thanks for watching, and remember, sometimes the smallest coins carry the greatest stories and the biggest fortunes.